Hello everyone. In this video, I will present you how to do Night Rider by using uh, ADC input, I mean analog input. And let's firstly have a look at the configuration. Firstly, I arrange ADC1 as enabled. After that, if we come to the GPIO part, we can see the outputs from PD0 to PD7. I just set 8 outputs for LEDs and then one ADC input, which is PC0. Then let's come to the code. In the code part, you can see that I just initialized the ADC and I defined a variable called analog read. This is the input I'm taking from the potentiometer, and this line is checking the potentiometer and the input, ADC input, if it's working or not. By this function, we take the input. After that, if the input is less than 400, let's set it to 400 because I did it because it gets confused if it's less than 400 and the board gets confused. So the LEDs are not working properly. And the maximum point of the potentiometer input, I mean ADC input, is 4,000, almost 4,000. So I just set it as a maximum. So this part is for blinking the LEDs. Like I just start from pin D0 to D7, and then it goes back to the 0 from 7. And I use delay for that. And I set the delay variable as 40,000 over analog rate. I did it because the ideal delay is generally 200. So to get 200, I just did it because the average value of analog read is 2000. Then we divide this by 2000, we will get 200, which is an ideal point number. So this code is like that. Let's come to the application part. Let's see how it works on the board. So now we will implement the code to the STM32 board, and when we arrange the potentiometer, it will change the value, the speed of the Night Rider will change. For example, I just increase it and it gets fast, and let's make it more and it gets much more fast. It gets much faster, I mean. This is the fastest version of Night Rider, and let's decrease it. A little bit more and it gets slower. And this is the maybe slowest version of the Night Rider. We will arrange it by using potentiometer, and I use delay for doing that. That's why we need to wait the loop to end to change the value, change the speed. If you do it by using the timer, you don't need to wait for the loop to be completed. Thank you for listening.